So Russia said, screw it. Why bother throwing people out of windows? We could just shoot them in their cars instead. And Spain's ruling party has decided to ban paid sex. Hit subscribe and we'll get this started. So Russia's former transport minister has died from a gunshot wound just hours after Putin fired him. The body of Roman somebody or other, the ex-minister, was found in his car in a Moscow suburb. He appeared to have killed himself, Russia's investigative committee has said in a statement. The Kremlin
he killed himself 5 times.
Yeah. 4 in the head and 1 in the heart, just to make sure, right?
Yeah.
So the Kremlin published an order signed by Putin to remove him from his position as transport minister on Monday morning, shortly before news of his death was made public. No reason was given for his dismissal. Russian media, including the local edition of Forbes, had no idea that Forbes was still in Russia. Screw you, Forbes. Have reported that this idiot may have died as early as Friday evening, though, before the order to dismiss him was even published. The timeline of his death and dismissal has not been confirmed by investigators. A member of the State Duma, Andriy Sukhmioff, told Russian journalists that this guy had died quite a long time ago. So this dead guy was a prominent official in Putin's government who had previously served from 18 to 24 as the governor in Kursk, where Ukraine went in and kicked some ass and took some names. The subsequent governor was arrested in corruption scandal after investigators claimed that more than $1 billion rubles, about $40, has been embezzled from federal funds designated to protect the region. So another leading business newspaper, I'm not going to give their name because who cares? They're Russian, reported that other Kursk officials targeted in this embezzlement case has given testimony against the now dead guy as well, indicating he may have faced a scrutiny on arrest. So top officials who are dismissed from Russia and government can often face criminal charges as they lose the political backing because they literally strong-arm people like they're the mafia to do their job. And then once the politics are in power, aren't behind them anymore, they just end up dead in their car or fall out a window. Funny that, right? There's a bit more to this now. The Kremlin announced his dismissal after hundreds of flights were canceled across Russia due to that mass disruption caused by Ukrainian drone attacks. I loved seeing that. As of Monday, nearly 500 flights have been canceled in Russia. Another 1,500 were delayed. And these are official statistics. I bet it's higher than it was because they always lie about everything. The strikes on Russia led to what local media described as a transport collapse, with photos of travelers stranded in transport hubs, including Moscow's a couple airports. Again, I'm not going to name them. Then who cares? Because they're terrorist assholes, and as far as I'm concerned, they should just be rounded up and wiped off the map anyway.
And you can't pronounce them.
Yeah, well, I just don't even want to give it lip service, I mean, lip service is something that Trump and Putin and a few of these other so-called political leaders love, but they ain't getting it from me on this one. Screw you, Orkistan. You suck.
I got no follow-up comment on that. Yeah, there you go.
So
take it.
Yeah, paid sex and governments in Spain and what's this?
Well, we're off to Madrid, and Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez is battling the biggest crisis of his 7-year premiership as a major corruption scandal involving alleged kickbacks and the hiring of sex workers rocks the ruling Socialist Party. Yes, ooh, dear. I don't remember giving you that image.
You didn't, but to me, this would make government service worth it. That's,
There's a picture from inside the White House. The scandal intensified on Monday after the arrest of Santos Sardan, a former top socialist official who is being investigated over claims of bribery and soliciting prostitutes. In an emergency effort to contain the fallout, the Socialist Workers' Party on Saturday banned members from paying for sex announced that soliciting or accepting sexual acts for money is now a violation, punishable by expulsion. Now, we're not talking about the people of Spain. Just take this on board.
Tourists.
Yeah. No, this is just the political party.
That's funny, man. Hookers and prostitutes are so rampant in politics, they had to make a law.
I know. It's like well, have we got to stop wanking in the office now as well? Oh, it's just disgraceful.
Might well get a camera for my Zoom meetings then.
Yeah, Sanchez said, we believe a woman's body is not for sale. Well, actually, you talk about rent, actually, not for sale. Our party cannot allow behavior contrary to that. He once again apologized for replacing trust in those now under suspicion, but refused to resign. These are difficult times for everyone, he said, adding that he was committed to cleaning up the party. Yeah, or the after party. You always clean up after the party.
Yeah, in other words, he's going to make everybody wear condoms now, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you can have women and have sex with them. Just don't pay them. Yeah, just don't do that.
Yeah, give them political favors because that's not payment.
Now, the Socialist Workers' Party move aligns with Sanchez's broader agenda, which includes plans to abolish prostitution in Spain altogether, a practice that, while technically not illegal, exists in legal limbo and is widespread. Sanchez is under mounting pressure from opposition parties, feminist groups, and within his own ranks to respond decisively to the scandal, which threatens to derail his government's moral authority and legislative agenda. Yeah.
Okay, so answer me this. Germany has the Autobahn. That's where you can drive as fast as you want. That's why Germany exists. So prostitution, I mean,
what he's saying? What? I'm not too sure what the connection is there.
I'll leave it to you to make it or not. No, I'm just kidding. But
you want a highway of hookers.
Yeah. But as far as I know, prostitution isn't illegal in Spain. So the idea of a political person having somebody around just for some fun and, giving them a few bucks doesn't seem a problem. I just find it odd. But if it's so rampant in politics that they're not getting their job done, I could see that. Well,
yeah. Well, you seem to make it a problem when, Donald Trump has to pay for sex and hide it. So, I don't know. Yeah, swings and roundabouts, I guess.
Well, prostitution isn't quite as legal in America as it is in Canada or Spain. Sorry.
Freudian slip.
I'm having a little time. Yeah. So hit like, share, and subscribe whether you want to or not, because I'm not sure I would on this one.
Yes. And if you're a prostitute in Spain and you want to leave a comment in the comment section and tell us which member of the political party you've done it with.
Yeah, share some pictures.
Yeah. And give us your hourly rates.